There's nothing over here, nothing
Go
over
on
there.
about your business.
Okay, I'm going.
Citizen.
This guy here, who does not seem to have anything for us.
Go ahead.
Instead of, apart from him standing in the way, of course, there is. That's odd. Normally there is like a walkway over here. Okay, let's stay upstairs. Let's get close over here. Nothing there, nothing there. I'm looking for these red guys again.
Go on about your business.
And there's something here. What do we have here? This is the Abbey of Saint Dallin the Wise. Nice and quiet. Saint Dallin the Nice and Quiet. Let's close the door behind us. Okay. Some door.
Speak, traveler.
So that looks like someone who does not know anything. Let's see. Oh, we should have closed the door behind us. Sorry, excuse me. We should be nice and close the doors behind us. Let's see. Oh, it goes upstairs. Okay. And what's here? This must be the actual temple room. There is a large figure with very long hair, leading people somewhere, it seems.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Okay, so this definitely is not a temple or not an abbey that where they swore not to speak, sadly.
I'm waiting.
On the other hand, this means we can maybe get a quest here.
What do you want?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Go ahead.
There's this book. This
Speak,
should be,
traveler.
That's the Pilgrim's Path, the one that I already had, and the path that I already walked. And this is the House of Troubles. Let's read. Just check if there is a skill hidden in that. Okay, so we're now, since we're upstairs, we're now up in the plaza.
Make it.
Let me real quick get back here.
Speak, traveler.
We're going to get to the plaza later. Let's head back downstairs and see what else we have in the wasteworks. That should be here. So there's downstairs and check if there's something downstairs first. So this is the exit.
Citizen.
I'm waiting.
Not to be very fond of talking to people. So there is no entrance to the canal works here. Oh, this is the entrance. Okay, I thought this was the exit. Again, this image that we already saw in the Abbey. Storage. I'm not going to do another storage thing. My health hasn't recovered yet. So this is storage, the underworks.
Tidy.
And then let's head back upstairs. This is also something that I always you start out like this and I always forget that I need to turn immediately. Okay, so let us.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Let's head around here real quick. Let's go in again. So let's see. This should be the entrance to the. No, this is Waste South 1. So this looks like an address. This looks like someone's living there? Yeah. Oh, they actually have living quarters here. I always thought that these entrances would be just entrances to the wasteworks. Well,
what do you want?
Well, he's not someone specific. Is there someone else here? No. We don't want to anger him with our presence. This is the moon that Vivek. I think this is the moon that Vivek holds here with his power. South 2.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
And you don't even have anything to tell me. Okay.
Citizen.
This means we will just head on. So this is the entrance again, right? Yeah. And check the plaza. What is upstairs in the St. Telvanni Plaza? So we know that the temple is here. This looks like the symbol of a trader. Glassworkers Hall. Very nice. This doesn't look like I should
My
go
time
there.
is precious, so make it quick.
But I guess she sells, yeah, she sells glassware. Nice. Something to remember, that we can get nearly everything in Vivek when we get our own home. Then this, I guess, is the temple?
My rights and
Yeah.
duty.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
You have questions?
So this is another trader. This is another trader. What does he sell? Well, weapons amongst others. Glass armor, maybe? No, no glass armor. I mean, I guess glass armor is also super expensive, so we wouldn't be able to buy it anyway, but I'm going to check where I can get it, right? So let us see.
I will
what
listen,
this here
Outlander,
is.
but make it quick.
Again, lots of bobs and pieces. Bits and pieces, nothing that interests us although. Excuse me, can you help me? No more here. My name is Cassius Alcinius. Sorry, you see, I've been made invisible by a wizard. Yeah, I don't see. You've been made invisible. Yeah, the wizard Fevin Raylan cursed me with invisibility. You can't imagine what's it like living like this. No one would talk to me. Everyone thinks I'm a ghost of some sort. I can't take this any longer. I'm afraid to go talk to the wizard, and my father, the trader, will think me a fool. Please, can you help? Well, I can try to help you. You will? Oh, thank you so much. I can't tell how awful this is. People always walking into me, knocking me down. No one to talk to. It's awful. So you're Chaos Alcinius. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so he was talking of a wizard called a Telvanni living here in Vivek. Fevin Raylan. I think that's a name we have already seen.
What's this about?
I guess we will meet them in the Mages Guild. Let's check the Potter's Soul first.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
And they, of course, have pottery. Well, they don't have anything for sale. Oh, I do have stuff for sale, though, that I want to sell. Okay. Should have checked with the traders. Well, there is. That's the dad of the guy that we met. Okay, we're not going to tell on him. But we're going to sell our stuff. You know what? We're going to make a special price. So what do you know about this Fevin Raylan? Oh, well, Fevin isn't a bad sort for one of those wizards. From what I hear, he does an excellent job, but his prices can be rather steep.
What's this about?
Let's head out before we talk. I guess his son has not paid the bill.
Go ahead,
like
stranger.
that. So I'm going to head out and going to check on that.
Submit to the dream of the spirits and thy lord. Quickly, Outlander. I
It's
haven't
the
much
only
time.
quest that we can do, and I think I have the hunch that we might find him in the Mages Guild, which is to the north in the Foreign Quarter. So now we're at the plaza and off to the Mages Guild to see if we find
I'm
that
waiting.
wizard there.
What
If
do
not,
you
then we
want,
need to
Outlander?
ask around. Maybe the people in the Mages Guild know. Oh, let me check it out here. That name did sound like it is an Ashlander's name, so I suppose that we will find one of the native Morrowindians.
What do you
Not yet.
want?
That's
Ah,
Trebonius. That's the
greetings. What shall
Mage's
we
Guild
talk about?
boss. Quick look around. This is the quarters of the Buffer. No. Okay, and then let's ask. Let's see if we can ask for the name. No, we can't. Kevin Raylan is just says a wizard. It's a Telvanni, so I guess he would not be in the Mage's Guild because the Telvanni mages and the Mage's Guild are not that fond of each other. That said, I'm currently a member of both, but I intend to
What
prefer
do
the
you want,
Telvanni as Telvanni.
Outlander?
I just want to get my restore magic potions.
Go ahead.
So this is basically a canton is how they call it. Okay, it's like the Swiss. Let's enter the wasteworks and see if we can find that works. And if so, maybe we can also find some other quests here. There's something here. Okay, something offers training in sneak, acrobatics, and
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
it's good to know. And this is an alchemist. It's not the person we're looking for, but someone that we can barter with. Especially these 1,000 potions that we have, like thousands of restore fatigue. We already have Night Eye, we can cure blight disease. I'm not fortifying. You have a spell for that. I don't need that. How much gold does the seller have? 350. Oh, for 58 seconds. Those are the self-made ones. I'm going to sell these two, and then I don't know if 20, but I think it's 22 points every second for 58 seconds. If so, then this is very good, honestly. 45 health, no. And what's this? Restore agility bone meal. Okay, let's take something off and give them a little discount. There we go. I mean, they are of our own faction, but they don't know where.
May I help you?
Well, no, sorry, you can't. You don't know where this guy Fevin something is. It's that book, Special Flora of Tamriel. So I'm going to check on. There is another sorcerer.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
He has spell making, so with this we could actually change the command humanoid spell. But we will check if the one that we already have is enough. Okay. Down here is how do you pronounce
May I
that?
help you?
Apothecary? Can sell her that one. There we go. Up here. What's here? There is an enchanter.
Ah,
That's
welcome.
definitely an
What may I do
imperial with
for
a
you?
Latin name or Roman name. Devil Tanto. So we currently have a sword with poison glass dagger, which is a short blade. 6 to 15 base damage, which is Well, and it's nearly broken, condition 2 of 300, and it's super valuable, obviously. Summon skeletal minion? No, I would want... If I buy clothing which is enchanted, I would want clothing that is enchanted with a constant effect. I'm going to go on the quest for more books once we have our home. And there is the Telvanni mage, which is exactly the person we are looking for. So, Mr. Raylan, I have heard that you had some trouble with so-called Mr. Olsinias. Ah, that little twit. Of course I made him invisible. Did he tell you why? He asked me to. Came in muttering something about just wanting everyone to leave him alone and promised to pay me 400 septims to make him invisible to everyone. Did I get my money though? No. He still has a debt to pay. So, when he came in a few weeks later begging me to remove it, I laughed in his face, or where I assumed it was. Ah, so he has a debt to pay. He still owes me 400 septims. I haven't even charged interest on the debt, because I don't believe the little fool would understand what it meant. You can pay the debt yourself if you wish. Well, to be honest, I am the kind and generous type, but honestly, I don't feel like paying the debt of some random stranger who just approaches me on the street. So I think I'm going to tell in on his father. Tell his father. I'm confused on how you say this in English. I'm going to tell his father. So I'm going to say he should learn to pay his debt for himself. He should. He's an idiot. A harmless idiot, but an idiot nonetheless. Well, let's see what spells you have. Clench. This sounds like something you shouldn't need a spell for. Door jam. Okay, so this is the lock. The lock spell, basically. Fire damage, levitation, I already know that. Secondary shield. Damage attribute is uninteresting. Okay, thank you, but you know something about spell making. And spell making is also interesting. I mean, I just was at the spell making person, but I just noticed that I wanted to check how much a spell costs. That opens level 70, 42 points. I mean the price, yeah, of course. Type of it. And chance is 50%, so we're not good enough yet at the alteration to do that. So we should rather learn something like water breathing or something like that to learn that spell. But good to know. Thank you. So I'm going to head over. Wrong button again. Or rather, I'm going to note down. I need to check the name again. Journal. And that was Vivek. We were in St. Dellen's Plaza, right? St. Dellen Plaza. About his son. And that one is in Vivek. Here in Vivek. Okay. And then we're going to ask see if we have someone else who has a quest for us. Let's head back and look around. Because since we're here now, we can just check if there's something to do right here. Okay, Yeah, that's an area that I haven't been to yet. So there's the lizard's head. Oh, a little secret. A jug of mat's tea. I can get some. So he has a little secret if I
Don't
get
stand
him
about.
something to drink. Let's see if...
Summoned by another. Questions again.
We only want one jug. Thank you very much. Give the sailor a drink and hear his story. No, that was not one. Thank for the matstay. Such generosity should be repaid. You know the Nord once ruled this land, don't you? Back when these dark elves were squatting around campfires in nickskins. Back in the First Age, when the sons of Harald hand-free ruled the northern coasts of Tamriel during the Skyrim conquests. Well, I bet you didn't know Olmgerd the Outlaw, Harald's bastard, was buried as befits a Nord lord's son in his ship in a tomb deep in the Mother Rock. And of course they buried Stormkiss with him. Now things get interesting. Stormkiss was Olmgerd's enchanted battle axe. This could be valuable. And you see this old key, see what it says on it, Stormkiss. Here, take it. Healer says the matstay is killing me. I'm going home to Skyrim to die. You got your life ahead of you. Go ahead, take it. They say they buried Olmgerd in the bottom of an ancient Dunmer tomb. From the skull's telling, the burial was a long finger of the land on the southeast coast of Vardenfell, on a little island close to shore on the west coast of the peninsula. Okay, figure it somewhere on the stretch between the Dedrick ruins of St. Titteris and Tel Bernora. Gods be with you, and thanks for the matstay. This, of course, seems like I need to make another note. So this is Dunmer tomb between St. Titteris and Tel Bernora. I'm going to rename this to Find the Tomb. And then still like this. This is Find the Tomb and get Stormkiss. There we go. And I need to rename the part that you don't see, rename the parent. The one that I created first is the parent now. I'm going to rename this to Stormkiss. So there we are. Did we get a point on our map? Because it did sound like it's like Tel Bernora. It did sound like it's... Did he say south? I think he said southwest, didn't he? I'm really bad at navigating, but we will get to that. We will get to that. Not now, though. We're in Vivek right now. So let's see what this Scaly has to say. Nothing. You want to go free? No, first, before you go free, I'm going to free all the other Khajiit slaves. So you didn't have anything to say to me, and down here I guess it's just the bads. And other patrons, actually.
Is there something I can do for you?
No.
Anytime now.
And behind this door is the head of Scourge. Tch. Someone put Scaly's head up and didn't hang it up on the wall, but they didn't bother. They didn't want to hang it up the wall. They just shoved it into one of the storerooms.
Let's hear it.
Come on, let me.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want? Speak quickly.
No, I'm going to speak in my normal speed. Thank you very much. So this is just
Fresh game.
place you could go to. Be careful, or your head will be in the storeroom next. So these are those are the 2 exits. Yeah, definitely, obviously. And let's check downstairs. I saw something on the map that there is a temple, so we're going to check that first. And of course the people here don't know.
Go ahead.
This is the Telvanni temple. What do they sell? Of course, potions. And they have some spells. Regenerate. Ooh, restore health for 1 to 5 points for 20 seconds. Well, this is something I could do myself. Like as in spellcrafting. And the Panakaka spell, which I can't buy. There's a spider web. Why is nobody going here? It's the shrine of the tribunal. Huh. Can select one. Vivek's mystery. Luck. Well, we increased our luck. 4. Does it say for how long? No.
My time is precious, so
I think the timer telling me how long an effect actually lasts is a feature that I did not activate in OpenMW once I reinstalled it on the new machine. So it is something I should actually activate again. What is this? Monster Lab. Okay, before I enter the Monster Lab, I'm going to save. Okay, this is interesting. So there is a Telvanni mage who is reading the spiders. Of course it resisted the magic, but I can still hit it. There is only one of them left though. Still hear enemy sounds. So this is, I guess, where the spider webs come from, isn't it? Ooh, and an armorer hammer and repair prongs. So it sounds like there's enemies here behind the wall. And I guess this is the way to go to get to them. That was, of course, not very intelligent. Should have fired